Welcome guys to episode 781 of Minecraft, and I'm using the METHYR Dimension mod. Now recently there's been a lot of these dimension mods popping up, but this one is sort of different. It's sort of different in how it incorporates magic. Now it actually includes some cool particle effects and a couple of new mobs. The actual terrain looks magnificent. It's actually the sunrise, or the sun is actually setting, that's why it looks not as attractive, but if you go in the morning, look at that. It is simply vibrant, colorful, and anything what you would ask for. Now, the first thing you need to do is actually find the portal room. So you actually need to wait and actually explore a bit to actually find it. And they're sort of rare, but sort of aren't sort of rare, if you catch my drift. And they sort of spawn like this. I suggest coming in with a torch because there is multiple lighting bugs in this, and it'll just be easier to smoothen everything out. You can see that it is still a little bit buggy, and this mod is still a work in progress, but it has some pretty cool features. So over here we have a actual book. It's flashing, and there we go. If we just collect the book, the METHYR, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. Now this is the sort of weird thing that I never really grasped on what to do. Well, what I've been doing is you right click this, and the altar tried to destroy the book, but it seems it's like protected with a magical shield. Now I'm not quite sure what the magical shield is, simply because in the forum thread, actually the forum thread is very poorly made. Well, it's not poorly made, it's sort of made for you to figure out the stuff yourself, and I am no good at figuring out stuff for myself. So these guys just disappear instantly. I'm not quite sure what to do now. There is protected by a magical shield. Let's go into creative mode and break these guys. Nope, magical shield, go away. Okay, not so much. Not so much. Okay. Nope. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna craft it using too many items. Well, if everything else fails, you can manually craft the portal like so, but you can't actually obtain these items, you can only find them, and the forum thread does not explain how to get rid of these magical sorcery magic shields, so I guess we are gonna have to do with not enough items, and there we go. We're downloading, and that was actually a rather fast teleportation sort of a transition, because normally it actually took quite a few minutes to actually teleport all the way over there. And you can see the initial sort of little bits of loading up the chunks of the dimension are a little bit laggy, but you can see the nice vibrant colors. Now, like I've been saying, this mod has a very limited forum thread and very limited information at all. This is still a work in progress. You can still see at the top it says discoveries, and if we go back it says also notes. And it is still very buggy. You can see this is supposed to be the first page, and this is supposed to be on the second page, but it's not. It's still a nifty little work in progress. There's no back button here, so I can't really go back. There we go. I must have clicked on the book. And discoveries, blocks, things, nothing pops up in here, which is actually kind of disappointing. So there's a couple of things that you can actually do with this mod that is actually kind of cool. And the first one being that you can have staffs, and this is my favorite item of this mod, is the multi-bow. Now let's go take out a nice looking mob. Now it doesn't say what name it is, but I can actually find out the name of this mob, and that is the monster Hattilum. There he is over there. He's sort of like a rhinoceros, and look at this. Ready? I got my 3 bow, and look at this. I zoom in. Wow, that's pretty cool, and bam. Alright, normal sheep. I've been actually testing it out in the overworld, and it kills sheep in one go, and these guys are actually kind of strong, and I like the model of it, and they rather seem rather stupid and sort of twist and turn. They don't really walk around too much, but this one's a little slowpoke. They are sort of recreational creatures. Now you can see some things flying in the air, and there we go. We can see these wasps in the air. That's a pretty cool model. I must admit, that is pretty cool, and let's go try and take him out with the wasp. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and I want to hit him now. Okay, that was terrible. That was terrible. I think we need to get closer to him. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna shoot you down and shoot you down. Oh, we missed. How did we miss? All right, let's go get a sword. And okay, Minecraft crashed. No, bad. bad Minecraft crash. And you can just take a look at the awesome sort of terrain here. I do believe all these dimension mods use the same terrain as the actual nether, but it looks a lot more nicer. Hopefully they aren't using the just copying and pasting of the code from all the nethers, but they're actually implementing their own, so it would sort of be a different sort of dimension every single time a mod uses a dimension mod. Now this is a special blade where you can see we have a special effect. So if I hold this with my left trigger and left hand, and what it does is actually it doesn't really say anything what it does, but I reckon it does a little bit of a confusion attack. So if we go over here and punch this guy a little, nope, you're a little bit angry, nope, okay, well, let's go test out these staff. Now, this is an air staff. We can also have some Thorcoon staff, scepter, fire staff, earth staff. Oh, okay, fine. No, oh dear. Respawn. Oh, great. We have to go find the dimension now. Great. Now, I've actually cornered a wasp over here, and I've got the fire staff over here, and let's see if we can set him on fire. Now, it is actually hit detection on this. It is actually quite hard to manage to hit the wasp, so let's go travel and try and find these prehistoric dinosaurs that we can find over here and test it out. Now, they do set on fire. I've actually played around with this, and there we go. That's a better example of it. And we can also use the water staff and cool him down using this cool sort of watery effect. Now you can also have a earth effect. Now these guys really don't have too much of an explanation. They are just it just implements it basically. This is still a work in progress. It just tries to implement all this stuff and all the cool items that can be crafted into this mod. And this is just a standard sword. It doesn't have any cool effects, but these guys aren't yet craftable. These guys, everything won't be crafted. They will be sort of upon stories that you can use, and then it's sort of like an RPG sort of mod. And here's a METHYR wolf over here. Yep. You're angry at me, buddy. Let me throw air at you. Ready? This is a air staff, and let's move back a bit and take out a look at the air particle. Now it looks pretty cool. The air particle looks pretty cool, and there we go. We'll throw air at him. I reckon it looks very nice, the air particle, and voila, there we go. We're throwing air. Very nice particle effect right there. And I wish it did describe what these particles do, because I'm really in the mix, really in the I really don't know anything what they do. They just have a cool particle effect, because again the forum thread is a work in progress, and everything isn't really well explained, but implements a lot of stuff. So really I have no idea what the crusher and all these unnamed blocks are. There's real no crafting recipes, and you can still see that this mod is very buggy, but seems very promising. Now this tree looks very normal, right? This tree looks like an average Joe Blow tree. Well, you guys are in for a treat. This guy is an evil tree, and if you try and punch him, he will get a little bit angry and start chasing you. Oh dear, you stay away. Stop spinning around, tree. You're evil. You are evil. That is. I wish this was implemented in Minecraft. This would be a funny sort of April Fool's attack. Trying to punch down a tree, and the tree actually attacks you. So let's go fly away and look at the other mobs that are included into this mod. Now you can see that again, this mod is a work in progress, so you can't actually see. This is supposed to be a dwarf, but it's not actually working. Here we can see the rhinoceros. We're gonna call him that, but he's actually a hat. And here we got a wolf. We also got a actual salamander, which is actually included into the picture. We also got the book. That's actually a pretty cool way of implementing the mod. And here we got the wasp. And last but not least, we have here the corpse. And these guys are nowhere to be found, basically. These guys are still yet to be implemented or spawned into the world. And this has actually been quite a cool, promising mod, and you can see these guys aren't really working too shabby. They sort of are slow, and they sort of look and ponder in amazement at the awesome terrain, but they really don't walk around too much. These guys are just chilling, relaxing, and having a good time. So I rate this mod a work in progress. I'm not going to rate it simply because it has a lot to offer. It looks pretty cool, and I've covered basically the sheer minimum of this mod, and yet it still has to be updated, and really looking forward for the full release of the mod. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and as always, have a nice day.